presentation of TFNN. The Tom O'Brien Show is produced every business day. Tom takes your phone calls toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-873-7618.
Let's go to Al in Tampa. Hey, Al, what's going on?
Oh, it's a beautiful thing. I mean, if your listeners don't get the gold report, they're missing out. I mean, with your gold report, you just print in money. I love it.
You're my best ad out there, Al. Let's go to Jeff in New Jersey. Hey, Jeff, what's going on?
Great. Hey, listen, I was calling to thank you. A few weeks ago, you were prompting on your show to fill out that $10,000 grant.
Yes.
So I filled it out, and just a couple days ago, I found $1,000 in my business checking account.
That's awesome, man. That's awesome. Yeah.
And I owe it to you, because if it wasn't for your prompting, I would have just assumed, no way I would have gotten anything. So I wanted to thank you.
No, we appreciate you growling a problem with us here.
Now, Tom O'Brien.
Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 7 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone's having a great day, safe day. Let's make it a great night, folks. Be impeccable with your word. Replace fear with love. The human mind is like a fertile ground with seeds that are continually being planted. When you're impeccable with your word, your mind is no longer a fertile ground for the words that come from fear. Your mind is only fertile for the words that come from love. This is a freaking awesome card, folks. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We have the Dow Industrials down 179, NASDAQ off 10, S&P's down 13. Gold contract flat, 18.19 an ounce. You got the silver contract down 6 cents, trading out at 20.13. Light sweet crude down $1, 76.49. Notes and bonds. A 10-year note trading flat 110.30. The 30-year up 11 at 125.13. And King dollar's up 54 ticks, trading 105.669. Euros at 105. Yen is out here at 137. The British pound is at 118 to 1 US dollar. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Want to know what's going on in your world? In the world of the S&Ps, let's take a look at them. What do you have? Well, the market took a huge amount of energy to get down there yesterday, folks. But the bottom line is that being said, and we're building cause to lower price, but I want to show you that we've been in an ABC structure intraday all day, okay? We broke the B point this morning. We broke it with volume. And so you get a monster ABC that's happening right now. At the top of this range, you get a 460, and just set this baby up. So bottom line, you get 460 at the top. At the bottom, taking the aspect, what do we got here? We got approximately 39.82. Yeah, 39.82. 39.82. So you get a 78 A to B, and then we take this off the C, which is 4003. Up. 1 second, sorry, 1 second. I got to get this again. I've had this all day, so it's 4059, yeah. 4059 versus the 4003. No. For this. Yeah, with 39.39. You can see it, but you broke it with volume. It's bottom line, you get an ABC structure down. I don't think you're going to get the whole thing out here today. The cool thing is that when you have something like this happen, folks, okay, you know that your probability is you're still going to go after the D point. Why? Because we've been in this downdraft for so long. We've been in this downdraft since last January, okay? So we're talking about, what is it, March, right? So you're talking about 15 months we've been in ABC structures on the way down. That's the bottom line. That's how this whole market has actually operated. We go to the gold contract. The gold contract's in trouble right now. We'll see what ends up happening. out here Thursday and Friday. But you're coming into your swing point, you're coming into the end of the week, and we're coming in, and the volume continues to expand in a monster way. So we got down to 1813 today. 1810 is the B point. 1810, you need a contract volume of 185,000 in order to get a confirmed ABC structure on the way down. What you have out here is that we're already at 180, and that's a big number after the number of yesterday of 246. And we can just go straight right to the dollar, because the dollar is the name of the game. We take a look at this dollar, and what you're going to see, the dollar moved higher yesterday with conviction in a monster way, not in a small way. And then on top of that, you know, bottom line, you're going sideways out here today. You can see that the dollar basically, you know, 106, these two numbers that we've been looking at, you know, but after I had Basil on yesterday, it was kind of intriguing because he was bringing up the 109. He's bullish, the dollar. And the 109.276, folks, is the 618. If we go to the bottom line, the 618, inside of the dollar, oh man, get out of the way, because that'll be one fast and furious trip downtown. We take a look at some of the higher volume equities out here today, and this is what we have. You have Tesla is down $6.50. We got Advanced Micro up $2.50. Let's just, I'll go inside the NDX first. We go inside the NDX. Well, that's interesting. I haven't seen that one for a while. Global Foundries, that's up 3.7%. Marvell's up 3.5%. AMD's up 3.4%. Rivian's up 3%. Rivian, that's a dead cat bounce. Taken away from it, Sirius Satellite down 4.5%. Datadog down 4%. Tesla down 3.6%. And Regeneron down 3.5%. We go into the Dow Industrials. We take a look at the Dow Industrials. What do we have with the Dow Industrials? Dow Industrials, point-wise, Goldman's putting 11 positive points, Caterpillar 5, Apple 3. Taken away from it, United Health minus 29, Big Mac minus 20, Merck minus 19. Big numbers, folks. That's the real bottom line. We go into the, let's go take a look at the GDX and see where the GDX, because that's getting close to a B point also. I think they're above. Yes, this is wild, man. So the GDX, the B point on the GDX is 2663. We hit 2668 today. The B point, this is what's so sick. The B point, you only need 20 million shares. Yesterday we did 34. Today you're only doing 16. Now you didn't hit it yet. Bottom line, I expect what are we going to do? We're going to get into that number. We'll see whether we're going to take it out with volume or not. If it happens on a Friday, we're going to blow it away with volume, because every Friday, you know, you have option expiration. That's the bottom line. You know, you have the larger options, well, not larger. We do them more now, and basically on the weeklies, just as much as the monthlies. But bottom line is that every Friday, you can expect high volatility. Dow Industrials right now down 165. We get the NASDAQ off 8. S&Ps are off 11. Stay right there, folks. We'll come right back.
Currencies, commodities, and bond markets are as important as ever right now with how they're driving the volatility in equity markets across the globe, which is why it's a great time to try out Teddy Kegstat's Tiger Forex Report. Teddy Kegstat breaks down the Forex markets every Monday using his 30-plus years of experience as a trading veteran of futures, Forex, stocks, and options. Teddy releases his weekly Tiger Forex Report every Monday morning with coverage of all the major currency pairs, including the dollar index, the euro dollar, pound dollar, dollar Swiss, dollar yen, as well as many more, and he also has weekly coverage of the crude oil market and the 30-year T-bonds, as they both influence Forex markets tremendously. When you sign up for the Tiger Forex Report, you also gain instant access to Teddy's 60-minute webinar archive he just hosted, Forex Strategies and Fundamentals, What is Behind the Tiger Forex Report. For all the details and to start your 30-day Tiger Forex Report subscription today, visit the front page of TFNN.com. TFNN, educating investors.
Are you looking for a way to consistently add winning trades to your portfolio? Tom O'Brien is here to help. Tom O'Brien has been successfully trading markets for over 30 years. A frequent contributor to TD Ameritrade Network and CNBC, Tom O'Brien founded TFNN over 20 years ago to help educate investors just like you. Tom's daily market newsletter, Market Insights, is published every morning when the market's open to give you the competitive informational edge you need to succeed. These newsletters are packed full of Tom's advanced technical analysis and are geared to deliver comprehensive strategies for a successful portfolio. Get Tom O'Brien's newsletter, Market Insights, today, and try all of our products and newsletters 30 days risk-free with our money-back guarantee at TFNN.com. TFNN, educating investors.
Everything in the universe is governed by the Fibonacci sequence. This mathematical principle is responsible for everything from the most aesthetically pleasing artwork to patterns in the stock market. To stay on top of stock patterns you can take advantage of, sign up for the Fibonacci 24/7 newsletter at TFNN.com. When you subscribe, you'll get a weekly report from veteran day trader Larry Pesavento on stocks you need to pay attention to. And you can trust Larry's analysis. After all, he's got 45 years experience as a day trader. Larry will also provide daily charts, videos, and data on the key markets that he's tracking. Expect notifications from Larry on market movement you need to act on at any time. First-time subscribers also get a 30-day money-back guarantee. If you're not satisfied, let us know and you'll get a full refund within 30 days of signing up. Subscribe to the Fibonacci 24/7 newsletter today. TFNN.com, educating investors.
Call now, toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-873-7618.
Welcome back, folks. The Dow's off 174, Nasdaq's off 11, S&Ps are off 12.5. Let's get over and take a look at this oil contract. So oil, as the rest of the commodities, they had a big down day out here yesterday when the dollar went topside. Oil doing the same thing, meaning as the market, is drifting lower. Now, oil is drifting a little bit lower than the market is. You're down another buck, and the volume is still there, meaning, yesterday you come down with 390,000 contracts. Today you're coming down with 300. And what it just did, it really broke, oil's been a consolidation. That's the bottom line. It's been a consolidation for a long time. And that's how oil loves to trade, folks, okay? If we go to the XLE, bottom line is that the XLE loves to trade in huge consolidation. So it's really a great trading vehicle. Right now, that's down $1.44. Now, this is going to go after the swing point, and if it goes after the swing point next couple of days, you don't even want to see like the type of volume that we have right now, because you have 16 million going into 20. That's a lot less right now, but you still have an hour, so we'll probably do about 18 million. And if the bottom doesn't hold in oil, then you're going to see something pretty heavy, man, because this has been held. This is held since we started this consolidation October 15th, And what happens with oil is that they set up they seem to set up consolidations. You stay in a consolidation for a certain period of time. If you jump to the next level up, it'll stay in that consolidation. It jumps to the next level down, it stays in that consolidation. So it's very consistent how it trades. Let's go over to ExxonMobil. We take a look at ExxonMobil. Exxon, come on, baby. Come on up here. So Exxon, this is going after its swing point too, and a little light volume, but still a little too heavy. So the bottom of the Exxon Mobil consolidation is down there at 102, and we go to Chevron, and we look at Chevron. Chevron what's so interesting here, man, is that Chevron is a lot weaker than Exxon, and for years Exxon was much. Chevron is weaker than Exxon, and for years Chevron was stronger than Exxon. So you can see Chevron's been in a consolidation for a long time, man. I go, well, how is this? Yeah, this is since March of 2022. So what's going to be cool about the Chevron deal is that how it hits the lower swing will tell us, do you actually get have an ABC structure on the way down. You know, right now, you know, the B point down here would have 35 million on a weekly basis. And right now, you're at 18 with 2 days left. So, you know, I don't expect we're going to go after that within the next 2 days. We go to the silver market. We take a look at silver. Now, silver has been basically leading the metals market lower. You know, silver got an anemic bounce. You can see, actually, well, yeah, silver's an ABC down. 1 second, hold on, we did this. Yeah, silver's definitely an ABC down. Blew away its B point, blew it away with volume. So silver, when you look at silver, and this is a kind of a heads up, if you're wondering where you take the B points from, what I would do is that you can see this big downdraft, okay, that was established out here in the 2nd of February, right? And I wouldn't take it from the top, above that. I'd take it from the bottom of that, and that's to be more conservative inside of your price projection. So you get the top of that is 22.81. The B is 20.50, so that's still big, man. It's $2.30, which will get you down to 19 bucks. And the lows out here, 18.40. So I expect that's where you're going to go. You blew it away yesterday. You needed volume of 61,000 contracts. We did 69,000 contracts. You know, so that's still going to be the aspect because of the way the dollar is reacting. And then we're going to go over the bond market because the bonds are running everything. And it's amazing. You know, we take a look at this. I suspect what we're going to see the 10-year not only basically, you know, blow away this swing low. So what you can see here now, watch this. This is dangerous. Okay, I got it here. Let's see. Watch. So we go straight down from 116.18 to Thursday of last week to 110.13. Now watch this. Then you do a bounce. So we hit a low first off with 1.9 million contracts. We bounce with 1.3. We go sideways yesterday with 1.7. Well, now we're going downtown with 2.1. You're going downtown with 2.1 going against 1.9. So watch this. This gets really sick. If this is going to be, this is a potential ABC down, and it's not only potential ABC down, you can see the weakness of the bounce. I mean, this couldn't even do a dead cat bounce. A dead cat bounce, folks, is at 0.382 bounce. So if we take the top of the trend, 116.18, to the bottom, which is 110.13, so bottom line, you get 6 points. You take it off the C point, and you're going to end up with a 105. So let's go into the generic chart and look at a 105 because that's our next stop on the way down. Commodity generic right there. And I believe the next swing point is actually 104. We bring this back. Well, let's see what this is down here. Oh, yeah. Man, this is the one that I have to bring back. Like, so far, it's sick. Okay, so I'm going to bring it back 25 years. We're looking for 105, and I think 104 is the next swing. What's that right there? Yeah, there's 104. We're going down there, man. That's how this thing is set up right now. Let's go take a look at SWKS. SWKS for one of the Tigers. Okay, so this is Skyworks. The low is 76. The high is 141. They're going to be coming out with their numbers on the 3rd of May. They're going to be looking to do 1.1 billion to the top line, $2.03 to the bottom line, and this is a big supplier of iPhones for sure. Wireless semiconductor designs, manufactures radio frequency and complete semiconductor system solutions. So let's see what we got here. Okay, so you already had a test of the high. Watch this. This is pop top side, 5.7 million. Then tested with 2.2. You never like seeing that, I can tell you that. I bring this back and put this, I'm going to put this on a weekly first and a monthly. Okay, so this is This is an equity that has gone down from $204 to $76. What a downdraft. Holy cow. You did a 0.382, so a 0.382, this is what you want to understand. A 0.382 is, you know, a dead cat bounce. Yeah, it might take, this thing wants to go down to 101. That's that high volume bar right there. Took that high volume bar out with light volume. It's been going up since 101 with light volume. Stay right there, folks. We'll come right back. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. We have the Dow Industrials down 190, Nasdaq off 15, S&P's off 14. We'll come right back.
If you want to take advantage of this sector, now is the time to subscribe to my Gold Report. The Gold Report is a comprehensive look at the metal sector as well as the markets that move gold, which is the currency and bond markets. New subscribers get a 30-day money-back guarantee, so you have nothing to lose. Every Monday morning, I publish the Gold Report with coverage of gold, silver, bonds, the XAU, HUI, GDX, as well as more than 30 different mining equities. To see for yourself the types of profitable trades that are recommended within the Gold Report, sign up now by visiting TFNN.com. Don't miss out on the next great gold trade. Sign up today.
Sharpening your skills as an investor is like getting better at playing a musical instrument. You have to practice, sure, but you also need excellent instruction from experts. At TFNN, you'll get advice and guidance from the authority in technical market analysis. And it's not just dry, tedious text either. TFNN airs live financial content streamed live on TFNN.com and TFNN's YouTube channel with Tiger TV, live every market day from 8:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern. For free. Each host is an experienced trader and gives their take on the market while taking calls and questions live from around the world. From the moment the market opens until the closing bell sounds, Tiger TV has 8 different shows with expert hosts to help you make the right moves with your money. Watch online at TFNN.com or on TFNN's YouTube channel and become the investor you were born to be. TFNN, educating investors.
TFNN is excited about our new software charting program, The Art of Timing the Trade Charts. In collaboration with Tom O'Brien and using his best-selling book, The Art of Timing the Trade, Your Ultimate Trading Mastery System, David White has programmed an outstanding piece of software that will complement any trader's methodology. Using this first-of-its-kind program, The Art of Timing the Trade Charts allows you to scan thousands of stocks for Fibonacci formation setups, including Gartley's, ABC's, Butterflies, and much more. The Art of Timing the Trade Charts is designed to help you when scouring the markets for stocks just beginning to form the trading patterns that many investors spend days, weeks, or even months searching to find. And right now, we're offering licenses available at only $79 a month. We are so confident that you're going to love this new charting software that will even give you a 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee. Don't miss out on this incredible new piece of software. Get your copy of The Art of Timing the Trade Charts today by visiting TFNN.com.
This segment is brought to you by Thinkorswim. For more information, just click the Thinkorswim banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. Dow's down 176, Nasdaq's up 7.5, S&P's are off 11.5. Now, let's go. We were talking about this yesterday, GBTC. And then, so GBTC, folks, is really a closed-end fund. So the difference between a closed-end fund, folks, and they're different rules. We went through this a couple times with the guys at Direction. So the difference is that an ETF, folks, get destroyed and made each and every day by lots of 50,000 at a pop. Well, they can't do that with the GBTC because that's how they, first off, got regulated, got to basically get this regulated. So you can see you're still trading at minus 35% premium, okay, to XBT. So the key XBT. So watch. So the key is that when you're looking at XBT, XBT, one second. There we go. So if we're looking at XBT, so watch how this goes, because this is really wild, man. But I want to go through this with you so you can kind of understand it and understand actually. So 21,994 times 35%. 76. So if you buy the GBTC, folks, okay, you're buying a Bitcoin at a discount of $7,697 in real time right now. That's how this works, because it's a minus 35% premium. And so what the case is about is this, is that Grayscale is saying that you allowed the derivative on Bitcoin to trade, but you are not allowing a spot price. So that would be like, folks, okay, we have a futures price in the S&P, and then you have a cash price, right? That's what the difference is. And what happens now, the way you get the cash price, okay, the SPX does not trade in the market. What the SPX does is that it follows the 502 stocks inside the S&P, right? And then what ends up happening is that it calculates all of them together, and that's the cash price, okay? So you will have a real price. What the SEC is saying, and my take is that they're writing it because we set this up, is that there is no exchange where you really know what the cash price of the Bitcoin is. So there's no price that Grayscale could turn around and say, we are going to trade off of this price. Because prior to FTX, I'm sure that would be the price that they would trade off of. That's an unregulated exchange that, of course, went kaboom. So, the mantra out here today, like if you bring up Bloomberg, and actually this article says Grayscale favored to win the SEC fight. Well, yesterday, the odds of them winning were about 40%. I hadn't read this article yet, but I would say the odds of them winning, folks, okay, is probably 10%. Because of the fact, I mean, it's pretty simple. You have the public coming into the marketplace, and as the public comes into the marketplace, you're trading off something that you don't even know if it was Bankman-Fried and his followers, right? Well, you know this fraud. I mean, it's like a no-brainer, man. Can you imagine the amount of money that they could collect and steal? It'll be huge, So I think one of the keys are going to be inside of that case is that did they give that explanation of how markets actually work? I suspect they did. We'll see where it shakes out. There's no doubt. There's plenty of people that are speculating on it, and I don't blame them, man. Because the bottom line is that overnight, if in fact, they basically say, okay, you won GBTC, the bottom line is that 35% premium would go away in about 2 seconds. Now, the CEO of GBTC is turning around and, he's yapping out here today that he's going to bring this to the Supreme Court. Well, they have their own problems because what we don't know yet about GBTC, they're involved with Amida, they're involved with FTX, and what we don't really know is that is there cross loans that are basically inside of this whole company? Because the Grayscale is where he makes all his money. So look at this number here. I want to show you this number because this number is phenomenal, man. Watch this. Okay, so if we bring GB, this is what has kept this guy not only alive, but he was one of the biggest movers inside of the market, meaning he was making some of the biggest amount of money. So if we take a look at this, where's your cap here? Here's the cap. Okay, so hey, Duffy, you can do this for me, please. So market cap today, 8.97 billion, right? And the expense ratio, you're paying 2%. No one gets 2%. Well, hardly anyone gets 2%, folks, on a regular like ETF structure. So that is what this sponsor of the ETF gets per year. And, the bottom line is that because this is also, so picture how this works, that if the sponsor of this wanted to close the fund, he could close the fund and everyone would make 35% immediately. Now, if it's your fund and you're saying, oh my God, I'm making 2% on $8.9 billion. And by the way this goes is that the higher the market cap goes, the higher they make, because they're going to make 2% on everything, okay? So what are you going to do? Well, he should close the fund and, start again. But we know that is not going to be the case. There's no way. And then if we go to, yes, as a couple of the Tigers are saying here, SBNY. I think this is Silvergate, right? Oh, no, this is Signature, too. So Silvergate, that's going to go out of business. That's the bank, and Signature might be next. We'll see what happens. What has happened is that Silvergate, bottom line, was also heavily involved. And now what you have, look at this, man. Yeah, it's breaking a B.2 at volume. So Signature, A point on this is 208. The B point is, oh, my God, it's 100.8 a B. So you're talking about $49. And this one here right now is trading at 103. Now, the thing that's really wild is that you think that after they would see what happens with Silvergate, they'd stay away from that. But, bottom line, they're not. We'll see where it shakes out. What was intriguing today is that if you heard some of the House representatives talking about the aspect of the Federal Reserve coming out with digital currency and how it would work, the Powell made it very clear that is so many years from now. It's amazing, okay, in a monster way. And then he also made clear the aspect that they were asking about stable coins. He was talking about the aspect, well, all stable coins are basically supposedly pegged to the U.S. dollar. And then he brought up the aspect simultaneously. He said, well, they're not regulated either, so we don't even know if they're regulated to the U.S. dollar. Or not regulated, that if they have anything behind them. And that's how Tether was, and that's how, what was the Wolf one? Bottom line is that whole thing was, sideways also, meaning like totally a joke as to what they actually had versus, what they were claiming that they had. Dow Industrials right now down 98. NASDAQ is up 25. S&Ps are off 2.5. Stay right there, folks. Come right back.
If you're looking for potential trading setups in the stock market, then Rocket Equities and Options Report is a newsletter you should try. Tommy O'Brien delivers options and equity trades when the markets present them, using a combination of fundamentals and technicals. Sign up for Rocket Equities and Options Report today with a 30-day money-back guarantee, so you have nothing to risk. For all the details and to start your subscription today, visit the front page of TFNN.com. TFNN, educating investors.
You might think that if you want to be successful at trading in the stock market, you're going to need a crystal ball. After all, it's impossible to predict the future, right? Like any endeavor in life, before you decide it's impossible, get some advice from the experts. You might find that it's not so impossible after all. For daily market overviews that give you direction on the key indices, selective stocks, and commodities, subscribe to the Opening Call newsletter at TFNN.com. The Opening Call newsletter is written by Basil Chapman, creator of the trading methodology known as the Chapman Wave. The Chapman Wave up-down sequence gives you an edge in identifying price turns, finding the peaks and valleys in stock prices. Get the Opening Call newsletter by Basil Chapman in your inbox every day. First-time subscribers also get a 30-day money-back guarantee. If you're not satisfied, let us know, and you'll get a full refund within 30 days of signing up. TFNN.com, educating investors.
Biotech is booming, but for how long? Whether you think the biotech bull has room to run or has run its course, trade LABU or LABD. Direction's daily S&P Biotech 3 times bull and bear ETFs. Visit directioninvestments.com/biotech today. An investor should consider the investment objectives, risks, charges, and expenses of the direction shares carefully before investing. The prospectus and summary prospectus contain this and other information about direction shares. To obtain a prospectus or summary prospectus, please contact Direction Shares at 866-476-7523. The prospectus or summary prospectus should be read carefully before investing. An investment in the funds is subject to risk, including the possible loss of principal. The funds are designed to be utilized only by sophisticated investors such as traders and active investors. Distributor Foreside Fund Services, LLC.
TFNN has launched The Tiger's Den. Hosted at Discord, TFNN has been educating traders for more than 20 years with live programming hosted by a variety of professional traders during market hours. The Tiger's Den, available to all tigers and tigresses for just $1 for the year. There's no catch or added costs when you join our community of traders. Sign up today and become a part of this educational community of traders. Just visit the front page of TFNN.com.
This program is brought to you by Vista Gold, traded on the NYSE American and TSX under the symbol VGZ.
Tom O'Brien. Welcome back, folks. Dow Industrials down 91. NASDAQ is up 29. S&P's flat. Well, actually down 1.5, but it might as well be flat. Let's go take a look at Amazon. A couple of the big dogs out here. See what they're doing. You got Amazon right now, still trading flat. Yeah, this Amazon, you know, when we get to lows, this could be a really good buy, man. I mean, you know, it's just drifting. That's all it's doing. Take a look at Microsoft. Well, Microsoft, no doubt, is one of the strongest equities inside the market. That's pulling back with light volume out here. And we go to Google, and we take a look at Google. Same deal on Google. Whoops, 1 second, hold on. There we go. So Google. Okay, so Google's up 60 cents. No, actually, Google's actually pushing against a swing point with light volume. Yeah, so Google still wants lower price. Now, it's really intriguing, folks, okay? So check this out. This is what is so amazing about this, right? I got to pull this article because this is amazing. And what it's about Citadel and Griffin and GBT IO open chat. And what it is that you have, so the Wall Street in general, folks, right, it is barring the use of GBT chat. And there's a couple different versions. Well, there's more than a couple versions, but you have a version that is on Bing, which is not the full version. GBT Chat IO, which you can go on, okay, is a full version. And then what's going on, what Griffin wants, okay, is the license to do it on an enterprise system. So check this out, man, because this is what is amazing to me about how bright Griffin is, but at the same time, how it's just common sense. So if you go back in his history, okay, this guy started out and got an antenna, a dish on his roof when he was at Harvard University. And he got the dish on his roof at Harvard University so that he could be faster than anyone else. That's how he started out, okay? Bottom line, he goes from there. And he always had this edge that was going, okay? The next thing he does, and this is amazing, because any of the banks could have did what he did. And the next thing he did, he started basically, no, not basically, he started underground cables going from the United States to all the other countries. And what he did is, when you go, if you want to hear something that's really bizarre, as to the acceleration of the internet, in 1994, there were only 6 nodes. A node being the biggest pipes of the internet in the whole country, 6 of them. The reason I know that is that I had an office right beside one of them, and they put the nodes right in the tech areas. I was in a high-tech area in Waltham. There was 6 of them, that's it, okay? Bottom line, what he did is that he put his data centers right next to all of these. Then he went the next step, and the next step was going the Chicago Merc, the New York Stock Exchange, the NASDAQ. He turned around and he was putting his centers. Now he wasn't trading there. He was putting the poles and the centers right there so that he could turn around and within that they're trading with microseconds, folks. Okay, that's what he does. Bottom line, what happens now? Fast forward, he makes more money than anyone. Like, no, it's not even close. He does every day that we're trading, folks. He executes 40% of everything that you see out here. 40 of everything. So when I saw this morning, I cracked up, meaning in the aspect that, okay, look at this. The other Wall Street firms are fighting it, and he's saying, hey, man, this is the biggest thing to come down the pike, man. I'm going to be all over this. So that is telling me that we all really should start paying attention to this and see where the aspect is of exactly what that can do for us. Whether you're talking about businesses, everything. Because this guy has used his common sense in a huge way, and he's taken everyone over, man. That's the bottom line. I mean, that's what he's done. So, and I don't think that's going to stop. And the aspect of in Wall Street, that's what really cracked me up, though. That Wall Street's claiming that they're not going to use it, and he's saying use it, man. He said I want the top license because he wants a license that he can use it across enterprises all over the place. There's an article on Bloomberg if you pull it up, and you'll see what he's talking about. It's really cool, man. So let's go take a look at the S&P. We just got a pop in the S&P. The S&P's up 4 now. This is the building cause, folks. So that's my point. That's what this is all about. You build cause. We've been drifting back and forth all day long. At the top of the range out here today is that the 4003. Right now it's 3993. We go to the NQs. We take a look at the NQs. You're going to see the same type of setup inside the NQs. What you have with the NQs is that you're up 61. The top of the NQs up here, approaching them right now, is 12,254, and right now you're at 12,233. We go take a look at the, so let's go look inside of the good old Tesla. Let's see what we have with Tesla out here. So Tesla's, now this is pretty cool. So Tesla's rolling over with volume. This is pretty intriguing because it doesn't, Tesla's only down $5 for $182 stock. But the bottom line is that what you have here, that's a rollover. Look at that nice round circle. And last time Tesla had any volume on the way up was at the price point of this 180.68. So we'll see if that holds it up tomorrow. But you can see that volume there at 180.68. Then the equity goes all the way up to 217. Now what you're doing, you're rolling right back down into these levels. And then if we bring this back, you know what's amazing to me on Tesla? That even his cult, basically, you never hear anything about the aspect, that when good old Elon was selling out, up at the, 400 level, the 390 level, the 382 level, he just laid it out. You're talking about cash-wise. He pushed that paper out like beyond belief, and he's like the Teflon Don, man. It just, everything shakes off. Dow Industrials right now down 49. NASDAQ is up 49. S&Ps are down 4.5. We get the dollar up 25 ticks, and notes and bonds basically flat. Stay right there, folks. Come right back.
technology around us is changing every day. With so much happening, it can seem impossible to keep up with all the information. David White's investment newsletter, The Technology Insider, is designed to give you all the information you need to understand the technology that shapes today's markets and tomorrow's future. David White has made his living staying on the cutting edge of technology. His weekly newsletter will give you specific recommendations for value tech stocks, as well as entry prices, target prices, and stops to set for each trade. Dave delivers his weekly newsletters every Friday with updates throughout the week. You can get the Technology Insider at TFNN.com for only $37.50. Sign up for David's newsletter, The Technology Insider, and get an inside look at everything the technology sector has to offer. Try it risk-free today with our 30-day money-back guarantee. TFNN, educating investors.
You might think that if you want to be successful at trading in the stock market, you're going to need a crystal ball. After all, it's impossible to predict the future, right? Like any endeavor in life, before you decide it's impossible, get some advice from the experts. You might find that it's not so impossible after all. For daily market overviews that give you direction on the key indices, selective stocks, and commodities, subscribe to the Opening Call newsletter at TFNN.com. The Opening Call newsletter is written by Basil Chapman, creator of the trading methodology known as the Chapman Wave. The Chapman Wave up-down sequence gives you an edge in identifying price turns, finding the peaks and valleys in stock prices. Get the Opening Call newsletter by Basil Chapman in your inbox every day. First-time subscribers also get a 30-day money-back guarantee. If you're not satisfied, let us know, and you'll get a full refund within 30 days of signing up. TFNN.com, educating investors.
Everything in the universe is governed by the Fibonacci sequence. This mathematical principle is responsible for everything from the most aesthetically pleasing artwork to patterns in the stock market. To stay on top of stock patterns you can take advantage of, sign up for the Fibonacci 24/7 newsletter at TFNN.com. When you subscribe, you'll get a weekly report from veteran day trader Larry Pesavento on stocks you need to pay attention to. And you can trust Larry's analysis. After all, he's got 45 years experience as a day trader. Larry will also provide daily charts, videos, and data on the key markets that he's tracking. Expect notifications from Larry on market movement you need to act on at any time. First-time subscribers also get a 30-day money-back guarantee. If you're not satisfied, let us know and you'll get a full refund within 30 days of signing up. Subscribe to the Fibonacci 24/7 newsletter today. TFNN.com, educating investors.
Don't forget, you can listen to TFNN live on your mobile device 24 hours per day. Go to TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV. That's TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV.
Welcome back, folks. Dow Industrials right now down 51. You get the NASDAQ up 45. S&Ps are up 4.5. You want to see something that's disgusting, folks, okay? This is like, if you wonder why people think that, justice is not, equal. So, white-collar drug dealer CEO gets 27 months for opiates, okay? So, this guy ran a distribution network, okay? A legal distribution network, Rochester drug operative, right? Bottom line, he's 79 years old. He's been doing it 25 years. But the bottom line is that he ends up getting only 2.5 years in prison. And he knowingly, okay, bottom line, is selling the distribution of opiates and fentanyl, okay, to huge amount of other drugstores that shouldn't be selling them either. And, the amount of harm that's come out of this, everyone blames, Mexico, and we should, okay? But the bottom line, this is right in front of us. And it's like, I'm trying to figure out whether the prosecutors didn't do their job. Someone didn't do their job. But, that's, this is like insane. Like, it's a mind blow, man. So he could have got 30 years. The government had asked to give him 15 years. He ends up with 27 to 33 months. And, I don't know how the parole thing works, but the bottom line, you get the gist of it, okay? It's like, they say they want to clean up that aspect, but guess what? Because all of these, not all of these, but the pill problem itself has always been the legal drug companies pushing it out for the do-re-mi. It's freaking disgusting, man. Sick. Always remember, folks, the bear can claw your heart out, the bull can run you over, and thank God there's always another trade. Health, happiness, and prosperity. Have a great night, folks. Have a safe night. Come back and visit Tommy tomorrow morning. Kicks us off 9 a.m., and you can expect this volatility to continue, folks. Have a great one. Have a safe one. We'll get him, folks.